Hey, what's up guys? CMR357 here, and today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite little revolvers in my collection, the 360J. And before we actually get into the video, if you guys enjoy the content, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it, guys. Alright, so here we have the Smith Wesson model 360J. And believe it or not, guys, this little bugger is chambered in 357 magnum. Yeah, little thing is a hand cannon. Let me tell you, it weighs like nothing. We'll go over the specs of it, and then we will kind of talk about what it's like to shoot it. So starting up here at the muzzle, we have a 1.8-inch stainless steel chrome lined barrel with a little red ramp front sight. I'm pretty sure you can change that. There's a little pin there. Just knock that pin out, put your new sight on. Fixed rear sight, so nothing's adjustable, which I kind of like that. I like the sleekness of it. We have a stainless steel unfluted cylinder. It is it's a 5-round. I'm not sure if it was 5 or 6. It's a 5-round, 38 plus P, or 357. Unfortunately, it does have the little safety locking mechanism there. I absolutely hate that. I don't know why Smith & Wesson done that, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? They don't make stuff like they used to, I suppose. Really small little grip here. It does have a hoe grip on it, so that's pretty cool. The hoe grip came on it. I bought this at a pawn shop a couple years ago, maybe a little longer, and they didn't have a factory grip with it, but I really like this one. It's pretty comfortable. Hammer on it is very tiny, which I kind of like. You know, if you're going to carry it in your pocket, I feel like it's less likely to kind of get snagged on things because it is a pretty small hammer. Talking about the frame is where they really drop that weight off. This thing weighs 14.9 ounces, so it's almost 15 ounces, which is super light for a 357. I feel like that's super light for any gun, you know, especially a 357, because it's like nothing. It says air weight, and that's what it's like. It is like nothing. But the frame is actually made out of something called scandium alloy. Scandium is just an earth metal, fairly rare from what I gather. I'd looked up some stuff about scandium when I first got it just because I was curious, because I was so surprised at how light it is. But they use scandium to actually mix with aluminum, and it makes the aluminum stronger. It makes the aluminum to where it can be laser welded. I don't guess you can weld aluminum unless you put scandium with it or something else, but I know that the scandium does make it to where the aluminum can be laser welded, and it makes the welds really strong. They actually don't make these anymore. They're not in production at the Smith & Wesson factory. And I don't know if that may be because scandium got hard to find or what, but from what I understand, scandium is a little rare. There's only a few mines in the world, so. As far as shooting this little thing, it's a beast. I mean, if you put some 357 rounds through it, especially some really hot rounds, after about 10 rounds, it's rough on the hand. If I was going to carry it, I would probably carry 38 in it, even 38 plus P, because that's not even that bad out of it. But 357 is very rough out of it. It makes the hand ache a little bit, you know. I think it's mainly just because, you know, not only because it's a light gun and 357 is it's a hell of a round. The grip is very thin there. I don't know what the factory grips feel like on it. Like I said, this is what was on it when I bought it, but I would imagine it's not much different. So I'm just going to leave the Hogue on it. I don't shoot it that much. The whole time I've had it, between 38 plus P and 357, I've probably put maybe 50 to 75 rounds through it, and that was about all it was good for. It's mainly just a collector piece for me now. You know, they don't make them anymore, and that's not to say they won't make them again, but you know, they don't make them anymore, so it's just in my collection. I love this. I actually sold this to a buddy of mine a while back, and it took me like 6 months, maybe longer, to talk him into selling it back to me. So I think he just sold it back to me because he was tired of hearing me asking for it. I kind of brought this one out to kind of compare it to. This is a 38, model 36. And this is from 71, maybe 72. So it's made out of all steel, and this little thing is heavy. I mean, compared to this one, it's like nothing. And it isn't much bigger. You know, you guys can see it's not a whole lot of difference. It's a little wider, I feel like, a little beefier, but I mean, you know, it's made out of steel. It doesn't have no damn lock in the vise either, man. That's what I'm talking about. But locking device or not, I still really like this thing. I would say, you know, if you guys are out somewhere and you see one of these at a pawn shop or, you know, at a gun show used or something, you can get it at a good price. I would definitely say to grab it up. It would be perfect to conceal carry. Like I said, if I was going to carry it, I'd probably carry 38 in it, maybe 38 plus P. I wouldn't be carrying 357 because I can't shoot it accurately with 357. I just can't. It's too much recoil for me to shoot accurately. I'm sure if I train with it on a regular basis, I could probably get used to it. But you know, 5 shots, you know, I can carry something that weighs a little bit more, has a little less recoil, and still going to be sufficient. You know what I mean? And it not like feel like it's ripping my you know, hand off here. But yeah, the 360J, guys. Little J frame. J frames have been around since the 50s. They've been around forever. You know, they work. They're a very, very popular little frame. So, like I said, man, I would definitely recommend this, if for nothing else, because they don't make them anymore. You know, grab one, stick it in your collection. If you like revolvers, I love revolvers. You guys will see me come at you with quite a few revolvers. I'm revolver-holic over here, man. Especially 357s. I've got quite a few 357s because I just love the round. You know, 357, 38 plus P. You get a few different ammunition options, so I really like that. And, you know, 357's a hell of a round, So yeah, guys, you know, I didn't want to take up too much time talking about it. It's pretty straightforward, just a little, you know, concealed carry 357 that's super cool, super light. I've only seen a couple of them. Oh, and something else they do, you can run across these with fluted cylinders. They make a few different variants of this. They make a PD version. They make a version with a titanium cylinder. And I think that they make a version that's strictly in 38. So they make a few different variants. If you guys run into any of them, I would say to pick them up. I'm actually looking for one with a fluted cylinder. I really want the PD variant. I think that'd be cool to have in my collection. But yeah, guys, if you enjoy the content, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you've hung around this long. I greatly appreciate it. I'm going to a gun show actually later today, technically. So I'm going to go to a gun show later today, see if I can pick up something cool. If I grab something cool, I'll post a video. And yeah, I appreciate it, guys. You guys be safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.